Hi, so I realize it's been a while since I've recorded anything. Um, just not been in the mood for it. Been going through quite a bit of change myself. Um, had a bit of a dip there, um, and I realized that it's like definitely going to do more of what I want to do. Some things that inspire me, standing my ground a little bit more. Um, and just doing it with a sense of ease and presence. Um, but I had this reading done, and then there was no, how do you call this? There's some bit of technical complications there. I didn't realize I had to change the settings and this and that. So, but I changed the settings. Next time it'll be better. But this time, it's about the inauguration day, 20 January 2025 this year. So it's coming in a few days, more than a week from now, or when you get this, 9:30 a.m. Washington D.C. And these are the challenge messages that I and my friend got. You won't see her, but that's not the point. I think the point is that you get the message and see what you get. You can listen to it. You don't have to watch it. You can just have it in the background playing. You can do your imagination. You can use your imagination whatever you want to, and whatever resonates with you. But these are the things we got through the messages from the cards that we got. There's also a bit of stuff I wanted to add there, the astrology reading for that one. I might do that for another video, but maybe. So we'll see how this turns out. But for now, enjoy the recording. Whatever you get, it's what you get. And then whatever I get, you'll see how it goes. Seeing old cars. Are you seeing a lot of vehicles, like 60s cars for some reason? Somewhere near a lake. I don't know if some people are standing watching, some people are meditating or sitting watching. I'm seeing the Capitol. Is that the obelisk? It's an obelisk, right?
Are you traveling to where the inauguration is?
Mm-hmm. This is Washington, D.C.
Okay. So you're going ahead into the future and what you can see.
Mm.
All right.
So far, I'm seeing people just going to it, and there's this guy with a backpack. I don't know what he's carrying, like a long backpack. But, anyways, I think we're being led to it. What are you seeing?
I did not see any of that. Let me see if I can get in.
Mm.
I'm seeing a tall, slender guy with like large, curly brown hair that's above his shoulders and with a canvas long backpack, dark color.
Are you seeing steps? Are the
Yes,
people
they're
paint? Okay.
low, shallow steps off to his
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's it looks like maybe 8 steps
Something like that. Yeah.
and a flat metal handrail down the middle of it.
Okay. Yep. I'm seeing a bunch of shadows that are giving off images of like wolves or like jaws, like teeth or something. Like it's a message. It's like shadows from the trees as you're moving.
I, what I'm seeing is he is standing over close to the trees, underneath the trees, looking up at this structure, these
Okay.
steps. That's what I'm seeing, and it does feel very. The best way for me to describe it is it feels dark, cold, and sharp.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you see a teenager or some kind of in his 20s, like male? They're they keep looking back. I'm seeing several of them. They looking in that direction towards the building, and then they're just you keep peeping back as if there's something to look back into the past or
Well, I see up over to the right and off to the side of the building is like a large grassy area. And there are
Mhm.
tall bushes. I'm not sure if they're rose bushes, but they're tall bushes. And there are people sitting out there or meandering out there.
I see people. Is it past the parking lot?
The parking lot is way off to the left from the where this guy with the backpack is from his viewpoint, his vantage point.
Mhm. Okay, now I see it. Do you kind of see like Latinos? Kind of feel like they're Latinos or like Native Americans. Do you see a bunch of them there too?
Everyone that I can see is dark haired and
Uh-huh.
uh, tan. There's a tan,
Yeah.
yes.
You know, are people selling things in bags or something? I don't know what that is. I feel like
Are they
they're
what? I'm sorry.
selling like there's I don't know if they're selling anything on the side or tables. Same area, the grassy area. I'm seeing tables.
Like further ahead from where I'm standing,
I think
like
so, yes.
closer, uh, closer to the back side of the building.
Yeah, I see.
Yes,
Okay, I see. Okay, do you see Trump?
kind of trying not to.
Hmm.
Um,
I see a podium. I think is he
is it off around this big building? I feel like I'm going further back. Like I've
I'm
passed
going
this
in
small building and I've gone back to a bigger area now. Okay.
I'm seeing like the steps, but I'm seeing that there are people around that area or there
Yeah, like I
for you know,
like it just walked past like I think it went further into like I passed a front building to get to
oh okay.
I don't know if what I am seeing is I'm going into the building because as I go past this other building of wherever I was that we were just describing, it looks like there's I don't know, all I get is like that, the long the water like you see in front of the Smithsonian,
Okay.
and then it jumps to a tall chain link fence, and then behind that is like a high rise podium stage type thing
Okay. Yeah.
that I
Yes.
see in the distance.
I see steps. Um,
Yes, but they're
yeah.
metal.
Oh, okay. Looks great to me. Okay. But because people are walking up the steps, feel like they're very dressed up. Like their suits, their dresses. Um, it looks almost it looks almost like I'm getting the image of like they're going to a church somehow. Getting like cathedral looking images like windows.
Hmm. Now I find myself in front of a tall church with big stained glass windows. The doors are open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the doors open. Yeah. Are they kind of like the arches by the doors or the windows? Are they kind of triangular at the top?
You mean kind of pointed?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
pointed. Yeah. Okay.
Tall,
Okay, I
skinny
see.
windows.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Are you seeing pews?
Yes, but I'm standing on the sidewalk and the doors are open and I can see deep into it. I see the pews.
How am I seeing this? I'm seeing someone like a baby carriage. I mean, like a message or symbol. Like it feels like it's, something newborn, something new. And I'm seeing images of kind of like a connection of like shopping carts for some reason. Feels like another sign or connection. There's a connection somehow. It's around, it's like in the center of the, I guess you can say, kind of more like a cathedral like church. It's in the center. It's kind of like inside, it's around inside a church, and it's kind of just going there and around. And I see there's something in the middle. I don't know what that is. It's kind of monument. You like another sign of like commemoration or
You
lifting
see
up or
something,
putting in a pedestal. Mm,
you
what do you
see
see?
something in the middle of what?
Building. I'm getting this image of some kind of monument. Like it's kind of like a commemorative sort of slab. I don't know if it's a slab or something like kind of it's like ornaments on it, or like it's decorated somehow. Beads.
Golden plate. Are you
Okay.
talking about this golden plate? Are you talking about down the row in the middle of the pews?
I feel like it's somewhere in the middle of the pews. It jumped into this image. I'm seeing the pews again, but it's somewhere, I think it's past the pews towards the center.
Of like where everybody kind of congregates when they come out of service, standing behind the pews?
No, inside, further inside.
I see this gold or brass plate on the ground that has writing on it.
Okay.
Is that what you're
Okay,
talking?
so I think this the monument or just a little bit of I don't know what it is. It's kind of a image like a made out of stone, but now I can see the plate. But it's before that. And then there's like do you see flowers surrounding it? It's kind of like a semicircle sort of shape. Like I don't know if it's flowers or decorations, and I don't know if there's birds there.
No, I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, I see flower arrangements up towards where they give the sermon, but
Okay. Maybe I'm looking at it maybe it's the outside still. Okay. You know, I jump back outside. Anybody else you see? Because I feel like okay, there's okay. First, I thought I was seeing Trump, and then I see a car, like a limousine. You see a limousine somewhere?
mhm.
Okay. What do you see?
It's driving like trying to find a spot, like slowly pulling up
Mhm.
yet away.
Yeah. See, could be him that's coming out, or it could be his wife. She looks kind of different.
I see him and he's wearing a red tie. Is that what you see?
Kind of like maroonish.
Yeah, it's not bright red.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I'm
see
getting images. Yeah. What else do you see? Sorry.
his son is there also.
Mm. Yeah, I see that. I'm getting images of several things in addition to that. Like a coffin? I don't know why I'm seeing a coffin.
Yeah, it seems like it's not a limousine, but more like a hearse.
Mm.
Like
Like,
they're standing next to a hearse.
yeah. You see that? Are you seeing like some more like I don't know what they're called, like decorations or like kind of like reminds you of when someone just got married or someone died and you have like ornaments or flowers and it's like in a wreath sort of shape.
I mean, you say a location that has flowers, but where I am right now, my vantage point is near the hearse, not near
Mhm.
the gravesite.
What do you think the hearse means? Why are we seeing a hearse rather than a limousine?
Hmm. I don't know, but I'm just hearing, death of cycles,
Mm,
riding into it's the death of the cycles and the beginning of new things.
mhm, mhm, mhm. Do you see people like kind of gathered on one side and then there's another side?
Hmm.
Mm. And there's this guy running and only on one side he's like trying to get everyone's high five. He's running as if he's like in his suit, but he's like running and he's going like, give me five, give me five, give me five.
I can see him now.
Mm.
Is he wearing like a dove gray suit? No, like a light gray suit.
I saw kind of blackish, but he's not wearing a tie. It's kind of loose. And it looks like Matthew McConaughey.
Well, the guy I was seeing looks very awkward. Maybe he's trying to duplicate, and he seems very tall, very white, very sharp, but awkward, sharp featured.
Saw a short guy after Matthew. Matthew. Oh,
Okay.
but okay. Okay, nice. Okay, I see. Is he tall? Is he with a girl? Somehow he came with a girl or something? Like,
I mean, it looks like there's a blonde who's standing in the corner being bashful or embarrassed by what he's doing. I guess they might be together.
okay. So I'm getting like wedding images, like someone that looks like who's who are the children? The two princes, not the redhead, the blonde one. I feel like he's there, but he's wearing a suit, like it's someone's wedding. 'Cause I see bride, but I see brides, a bunch of them. Mm. Feels like a union of something. Mm. I'm seeing like a long, straight road surrounded by trees. Like they're kind of, I don't know what trees those are, oak. But it's like going to a park and it's kind of calm. I feel like we're going back forth in time, back and forth somehow before the inauguration and then maybe during the inauguration or after.
Okay.
Mm. You see a mixture of rain and light, like sunlight. I feel like there's rain and there's sunlight. That's kind of muddy. It's rain and sunlight, and it's muddy.
I want to say yes because I had just had the sensation that I stepped in mud.
Mm. Yeah, I felt I felt like a change of level in my ankle, so it felt a little bit. Mm. Could it be like the muddiness? I feel like it's in a different place in the world. Like people are, they're soldiers there, and I feel like it's in the Middle East somehow. I don't know where, but I feel like there's old buildings. I don't know. It's like they're kind of just, I don't know what it is. They're saying hurrah, hurrah, but then there are people who are kind of against it. Some people, there's this one guy holding this lady's mouth and kind of like shush, kind of, and then something to be kept quiet. I feel like there's like feeling of like something that is dirty and hidden. And going back to the image of the road, I see cars moving past now, going towards what looks like it's kind of foggy, so it feels like it's going into obscurity. It's definitely a message. Oh, I see some sort of a long table, picnic table, people very dressed up, but it feels like it's it's an old scene from a movie. They're all kind of like having their fancy, I don't know what that is, like lunch. The women wear like these women like wearing big hats, curly hair, big hair, and the men are in their suits. They're kind of like they're wearing bow ties. I feel like it's a tie to what's happening. Like they're kind of like just forget about it. Let's enjoy it. We're here. We're celebrating, but it's like a feels like a denial because there's this one lady on the right. She's wearing a kind of like a I don't know. It's a bonnet. I'm not sure what it's called. It's like a big hat, not a bonnet. Like a and she's kind of looking down and she's like she has this look on her face and she's like, well, what am I doing here? Why am I sitting here when there's something else? What are you getting?
I just see a large rock, a boulder.
Okay. I think I see something like that. Is there a bridge?
Mm, no.
Mm.
I'm having this feeling like I have to get to that island.
Okay, I'm seeing forests, and they're just these two boys that are trying to get to a certain island, but there's like this tree that's fallen. They're gonna walk that tree. It's already fallen towards that. Could be an island, could be. I'm seeing something where the tree's kind of broken, and it fell off, and it's just acts as a bridge.
I feel like I'm on a bridge and I feel like it's swaying, like it's or bouncing of some. There's some vibration of some sort.
What do you think the message is?
I have a feeling of like it's marching. It feels like marching, like a rhythm of marching.
As
People
you
going marching over a bridge.
feels like it's like a sort of a militant sort of.
They're
Mm,
it's for a reason. They're not happy.
mhm. And seeing those soldiers like those Nutcracker tin soldiers, but with like those the headgear is kind of like a microphone sponge.
And that's interesting because I don't see soldiers, I see people, civilians.
Okay, I see on the other side. Is there feeling like an opposition?
I feel like it's people that are going to go have their voice heard. And at the other end, yes, there is the opposition.
Mm.
But I feel this, and I feel like I've gone so many different places that I don't know that I'm at the inauguration.
I feel like those are messages and symbols of what's happening.
I do feel like I kind of like popped to different locations.
Mm. Keep seeing like this castle. I'm sure it's tied to the inauguration because it feels like there's something to be protected or fortified. It's like gray. It's all gray. So it's kind of like this color of like neutrality or maybe apathy. It feels like something like holding down your holding down the fort, seeing like the castle. So it feels like a fort, sort of like feel like it's a. And with the opposition, it feels like standing your ground.
I'm hearing embassy.
Hmm. Are you seeing coffins again? Or not coffins, but people like it looks like it's not a coffin, it's like a people carrying, I don't know, it's like a statue, but it's not held upright. I don't know what that means.
No, but what I pictured when you said that was the soldiers that stand in front of the um, Queen Elizabeth's castle.
Mm,
I
the
saw
red.
them
Mm,
in a sarcophagus.
yeah, yeah, that's yeah, kind of like that. Sarcophagus, yeah. So does it feel like a preservation of something militant, preservation of the old ways? I feel like that's tied to the burying
Oh,
the dead or hiding something secret.
as if something that was old is being brought to the light. Some old secret is being brought to the light.
Mm, probably. Mm. Your chair that's been toppled over. I feel like someone lost their seat. Someone could be like a dethronement sort of thing. Like it should, right? It's tied to what's happened with Trump. I guess I see like a golden throne, but it's like toppled.
I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm getting this feeling that's because Trump toppled over like some beliefs that were
Mm.
hidden. Like he brought it out and shed light, and like an earlier president, something an earlier president put into place like long time ago.
Mm. That kind of explains the old, like the old guard sort of feel. There's the old guard, and then there's he's
Mm-hmm.
coming in as a new guard. I see
Kind
like
of
a sort of
something
sorry,
like,
go ahead.
sorry, having something to do with the Freemasons.
Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. I see like this lady, like she's kind of like a superhero girl with a cape on. I don't know, she's walking towards. She's in the I'm going back to some sort of like the pews kind of sort of area. They're like I don't know if they're policemen on the right side of the well, if I'm looking at the pews from the front, they're on the right here. And they're kind of looking at her as if she's kind of there to show something. And she's approaching like some sort of candle. She's blowing at it.
Interesting, because I'm hearing, and she's blowing out the candle.
Yeah. She's like kind of in a seductive way. She's like,
Okay, because what I am hearing is, of course you are. It's the return of the divine feminine power. She's bringing light to
mm,
it, and and shed and what's that?
snuffing.
Snuffing out the existing men's
Uh-huh.
hold,
Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
the beginnings of the reclamation of divine feminine power.
Mm. Are you seeing a tunnel as well, by any chance? Kind of like a lit tunnel. It's not lit. It's kind of like it's not dark. It's just a short tunnel, or maybe it's a short tunnel. There's light coming. There's light in parts of it. It's made out of stone. It's a cobblestone kind of path. It's not modern,
Um, yeah, like as if you're under like in like a catacomb,
sort of. Yeah, but it's outside.
but underground. I'm getting the sense that it's under.
Okay. Sure. Are there
Oh, okay.
children walk? Okay.
There's a okay, that tunnel isn't located, isn't connected. Okay. Go on, sorry.
It's okay. There's like I saw like children going through the tunnel like catacomb thing, and there's light beaming through. They're looking at it. It's just like she's kind of curly haired. She's kind of mixed race looking, like she kind of looks like mixed Afro American Latina. She's looking at it, and then there's kids on their tiny bikes or scooters just passing her by, and you can, and it's almost like a message of, okay, there's light to be seen, and sort of like the children will pave the way.
The children are the new generation guiding the way, lighting the way.
Yeah.
The new generation
And seeing drummers.
on their way.
Yeah. Keep seeing a lot of this path, but this time it's kind of like sewage kind of path. It's like still green water. There's like those lily pads on the side of it, and then there's like drummers. I think over the bridge. It looked like a bridge. So it feels like a setting of the way. There's something to be set. There's something to be announced. Something that's coming. But it also feels like it's like a kind of like a long path. Like the still waters are reminding us of that, not only the stillness, but like when we don't flow, becomes stale. It's like there's toxic stuff in the water.
And see, what I'm hearing is the beauty and the serenity of the stillness and just being.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We are here because we're on the right path of the importance of stillness and being.
Okay. Keep saying more. I feel like this one is like an aqueduct, but it's on the ground. some sort of water pathway, but it's flowing. It's actually clear. And then I saw a bunch of two guys turning towards the view, towards my view, and they're giving it thumbs up as if it's some sort of TV commercial. You know what that is?
I Once people stop and are able to take the time to reflect in the quietude and the stillness of being, they will be able to release the toxic things that hold them still, hold them blocked, remaining the same,
Mm.
cleansing that energy from that will then allow clarity and flow. Life will be easier once you're in the flow.
I'm also seeing,
Fighting upstream.
mm, I'm also seeing two brides. Feel like first it was like this a union of similarities, but then also a union of differences. It's like the two brides are coming together. They're like couple, and then there's a switch. There's like brides coming together with their grooms, and then coming together. So I feel like this is signed for a union. Going back, there's another. It's coming back. The message of union is coming back.
And I was hearing the eventual reduction of the polarity.
Mm. Yeah, I see the union again. People like it's like a, it's like this conveyor belt of opposites: female, male, male, female, female, male, male. It's like they're in this. It's a conveyor belt going like this. So, and
The
people are
balance
just,
of
yeah,
energies,
yeah. There's people on the sidelines though watching. They're kind of just like,
because
ooh,
there's
what's going?
people who are afraid to change their ways.
Mm,
Not everyone is willing to expand.
mm,
There will be those who are stuck, and those will be those that are referred to as left behind.
are you seeing nets of some sort? Like they're like all those nets. They're just above you. I feel like something is being filtered or caught.
Yes. What I see is like, do you remember that movie Tron? Like what
Oh, I
I'm
saw
seeing,
parts of it.
like electric grids, like
Uh-huh.
power cells or something in the air.
Okay. Okay.
Energies, frequencies, dimensions.
Yeah. Seeing some coffins being dragged towards the river. People are dragging it towards the river. But it feels like the coffins aren't just regular coffins. There's like a sort of um like an armored design on the actual lid. There's one that just like feels like something is being dragged, pulled into a river. But then the coffin opens up and there's someone coming out. She's wearing like, she looks like She looks like a nymph or some sort, like nature. She's dressed in like nature. Feels like a release. There are people who will be drowning nature, but nature will come back out naturally or do its own thing, fight back, so to speak. Like coming out of the death, coming out of the coffin, coming out of secrecy, coming out of being
Yes,
contained.
yes, you're going to have with the movement of the tectonic plates, there are going to be those mammals that will be coming up from the depths of the oceans, those prehistoric, if you will,
Yeah.
that have not been discovered but have kept in existence will be coming, and more of these beings will be identified or made aware of.
It feels like maybe the inauguration is a kind of an indirect trigger of that reminder.
Some of these things will be happening because of the things that the new president will be putting in place,
Mm.
things that will be allowing expansions and hope of growth.
Definitely
The
seeing a
change
road ahead.
is going to make changes.
Mm-hmm. Definitely seeing a road ahead. I keep seeing roads everywhere. It's like the road ahead. It's like the long path, you know, but we'll get
Because
through it. Mm-hmm.
the trajectory is changing. There's a new journey beginning.
Let's see if I can go back to the go way back to Washington, D.C.
Way back, do you mean like the birth of the nation?
No, just Washington, D.C. itself. Like what's going on. If there's anything in particular. Are you seeing, hearing, feeling, sensing anything?
You said way back. I'm waiting to see what you mean by way back.
Oh, I mean because like literally like on in Washington, D.C. Because I went this way, that way. I'm seeing this. I'm being given these images, but now I'm feel like I need to go back into Washington D.C. But I'm okay. Now I'm getting not Washington D.C. I'm seeing the white. We call it the White House, and people are look at this. They're clapping. They're applauding. Cars moving towards the White House.
Maybe that's where he's going to have his inauguration.
The White House is in Washington D.C., right?
I don't know. Does it matter if where you're being brought to is the White House? I believe so. Aren't all of the buildings connected to the White House where they do all of their other work?
Um, what else are you getting?
Virginia. I keep hearing Virginia.
Okay. I'm seeing columns. but it's like the columns in Greece, but there's nothing holding the columns. There's just columns, and it's like a path. So same message. Maybe it's like a long. We're in it for the long haul. Could
Yes, the
also be
next,
that. Mhm. Sorry.
it's the next age. Yes, it is a long haul. It's the next age.
I think the inauguration is going to take place in a square. Seeing like a square, literally like inside a square, but it's instead of it being like sort of like a well, shape wise, it's a square, but it's let me describe it. Instead of it being like a sort of semicircle, like what they have in Greece, what do you call that? For theaters, like an amphitheater. Instead of it, it's not roundish; it's squarish,
Okay.
and there are people there sitting. And I think he's gonna give a speech, but there's something on the floor, like I feel like it's an angel. Like there's a design on the floor that he's gonna stand on.
I don't know. I just heard Azrael.
Answer. Okay. You see Trump.
I think I do.
Is he doing anything in particular?
Standing in front of a microphone. He's wearing a dark jacket. Seems like it
Mm-hmm.
has lighter colored lapels and a
Yeah.
light blue button down shirt.
Okay. Looks like there's someone trying to approach him, but she kind of tripped. And is he helping her? I don't know. She looks she's just kind of bending down. It's the floor, like I don't know, she's just getting up.
I think he saw her, but I don't think he helped her. She was too far away.
Seeing a statue. but it's kind of weird because it's like part black, part white, with vines on it. It's like a fountain statue, kind of like a fountain, but it's light enough to be carried because there are people moving it. Could it be the kind of union of it, like the inequality in the United States? Are you hearing anything else?
I'm not getting anything.
Okay. You want to keep going?
No, I think I need to come out.
Okay. How do you feel?
Tired.
Oh. Yeah, my back was starting to get to me there.
Yeah. I started to feel lost. Oh my gosh, what did I do?
All right,
Oh,
like the images I get are very, it's random. It's just kind of,
oh no. I had this big piece of Icelandic, a huge piece, and just broke it. Where's the
oh,
camera?
oh. You said give one to other people. If it, no, you don't have to.
That's what you heard?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you're doing the cards too.
Do I what?
Are you doing the cards too?
Am I doing the cards too? I
Oh, I thought
can't.
I heard cards. Never mind.
Oh no,
You're just me.
I put the rocks down.
So let's see what the cards say. Ooh, that one came out right away. Okay, another one came out right away. Wow, okay.
So what'd you get?
Let's see. Feel like
And were you asking anything or did it just pop out? It's what it wants you to know.
I think I subconsciously asked, not subconsciously, but kind of like, yeah. I don't know. I'm trusting the cards. I'm trusting the messages that come through.
So you just picked them up and pulled them out. That's what I'm
No,
asking.
no, no, no. I'm shuffling. I'm doing this like, and they when they
Oh, but
pop out, that's
I thought you said something already popped out.
no. I
And
mean
I
like it popped out as soon as I finished, as I did like several types of shuffling. Like I did several, the
yes,
shuffling several times.
what I asked is, did you have a question or did it just pop out?
No, I didn't have a question. It just popped up.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I tell you one that I think is funny that just popped out and I think it's for you?
Well, you think it's for me? Oh,
Look at it.
okay. Yeah, that's true.
And isn't that funny? Look at the number. What does that
45.
relate
Yeah,
to?
my birthday completion. I'm turning 45 this year, and 9, the year of completion.
And you want to know what? I'm a 54. I'm also 9.
Yay!
Yeah, kind of weird, huh?
Like you okay. Okay, so the first card I got was the what is this? Three of Pentacles
Okay.
for the viewers, of course. Um, yeah, I feel like this one's like with the inauguration, I feel like they're looking at it like people are going to be observing him. That's kind of obvious, but there's something that he's going to feel like he's going to have to consider. Like the look of this one is like he's looking at it. And it's like, okay, what do you want me to do? That's what I'm getting. Because I was watching this YouTuber. Well, I was through Emilio's channel, and this YouTuber, she remote views the future. And apparently Trump by 2030 will be changing. Like he's not going to be that same, asshole that people think he is or something like that. Somehow
And,
he'll change.
were you watching Elizabeth April or someone else?
Someone else. She looks kind of Asian mixed, like Native American mixed, Japanese maybe. I don't know. She looks mixed. I forgot her name. Seven of Swords. Looking back in terms of like carrying whether the choice to carry luggage, like to carry baggage with you. This I'm not going with a specific spread. I just went with the card that came out. I don't want it to be so focused on is it the time? Is it a specific purpose? It's just specifically the day itself. I didn't want to do anything else. Just wanted to, okay, whatever came out, came out. Are you getting any cards? What else?
No, go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. And then seven. Oh, another seven. Seven of wands. This one looks like he's something is going to happen. Maybe not exactly him, but he's going to be like fighting some of it. Like they're going to be right, kind of obvious here. You're looking at him and he's like giving him that sort of like do this, do that, maybe, or like we don't like this, and he's like choosing his own path, kind of thing, and he looks kind of confused about what he should do, but at the same time he's fighting it. There's something that's going to be fighting related, or at least communicationally speaking, or is it emotionally fighting? Because the wands are what are the wands? Yeah, no, it's communication. Like he's gonna use his voice. It's air. Prison. The cups are sorry, the pentacles are earth. So in terms of creating I don't know if it's creating a foundation or rebuilding or adding to the foundation because it is earth. Pentacles represent earth. That's what I know. Swords are air. So something to do with, I feel like it's burden. I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure what that is. I don't know how that relates to air. Maybe memory. This fighting thing I mentioned was it's fire. So it's not sorry, it wasn't air, it's fire. The wands are fire. Yeah. And so I don't know, how's he gonna fight? Fire with fire? Hmm. And then the Ace of Swords. Something about sovereignty. I feel like something about hmm. What do you think? What does it feel like intuitively for you?
It's the Three of Swords?
Ace of Swords.
Ace of Swords. I'm not getting anything coming up from it.
It's
I
okay.
can't connect to that card.
Okay. Hmm.
What are you getting?
Piercing of sovereignty, like, because it's piercing through the crown, so it feels like it's some sort of penetration of someone in charge or some like. Sorry, I'm at a loss for words.
Like a
I don't
breaking
know
of
what to
the
say.
like a breaking of the glass ceiling?
Probably, but there's one side that's like, I don't know what that is, like a mistletoe of some sort. I don't know if it's mistletoe. It looks like a, not really, like it has, it's somehow related to nature. There's two different ones though.
Yeah, but it's a matter of determining what those leaves are and what they symbolize. Because it's some kind of is it a balance or an equity, right? Is
Probably,
one
yeah,
a nourishing plant and is one a poisonous plant?
yeah. I just know it feels intuitively like it's some sort of like, you know, yeah, a battle for sovereignty somehow.
I mean, like, could it
Maybe,
be, I don't know, I'm getting something like piercing peace and danger.
yeah.
But how do you pierce peace and danger?
It'd still be like two-sided, so it could be dualistic. Could be something that is, maybe the last card was more like it's happening now, and then the rest will be, or maybe that is the transition that needs to happen. Like the last card is showing the transition into the actual change. So maybe within, I don't know, it feels like, hold on, 3771 is ace, right? So 3771, what does that mean?
One is individual.
Yeah. So individual sovereignty, fighting, us fighting, okay. Then 777 is 77. What is seven? Do you remember what seven is?
Spirituality.
Uh-huh. Three is with um cooperation, right?
Creativity.
Creativity. Okay. So that makes sense with the pentacles. Something to do with building something or yeah,
Like creating a new foundation.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and people watching him, but also it's almost like he's gonna follow what people are wanting now because they're holding this map, some sort of image or you see that
Mhm.
right there? So it's almost
Yeah,
like he needs to follow that. Yeah. So it feels like it's going to be creativity and people are, he's probably going to listen. Yeah. We don't know. Let's see what the other deck has. Okay, this one came up right away. Exile, Forsaken Soldier, Strategy, Failure, Trauma. Sorry, the lighting is kind of bad. Let's see.
well, I kind of feel like that's representing him because he had a failure,
Yeah.
and just had a lawsuit against him, right? So now you're
Hmm.
tapping into him, right? So we're bringing him up. So there you are establishing him, right?
Yeah. But it's kind of like the soldier here has like one eye. So I feel like he's not seeing two sides of a coin. He's
I
only
was
seeing one sided of it. Yeah.
centrally focused.
Yeah.
Maybe he's narrowly focused on
Hmm.
a plan now.
Yeah. and he's holding his sword like close to him, as if he's trying to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But he also has his sword on the other side. It's almost like he's has a backup. Do you see that on this side?
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
it's
is that,
sheathed.
or I was gonna say, or is that his scabbard?
It's a sword in a scabbard. It's sheathed.
Okay,
Um,
I see it.
so I feel like there's a backup plan. Could be feels like a
Okay.
backup plan. Mhm. This is what I saw earlier. Kind of this thing. These buildings, like in the desert, Middle East, kind of like those old type of buildings made out of like purely sand, or it's not cement. It's different. So I feel like, again, with the theme of exile, desert, we usually think of exile into the desert, forsaken, banishment.
Right.
Maybe because he's reaping some of the karma of banishment. Like it's almost like, I don't know, the third world countries. I'm not sure. See if something else pops up. Nothing's popping up. Okay, I feel like that's that. Unless, knew there's something. Okay. The maestro, master of inspiration, understanding community and ingenuity.
Hmm. You
Um,
showed me that, and I instantly got Elon Musk.
hmm. There's four lights coming in different directions. What is four again?
Balance.
Balance. Okay. So you think Elon Musk is there to balance the equation?
I am not sure, but when you showed me that card, I thought Elon Musk, and then I thought those orbs are more like being guided. His ideas are being guided, right? As if he has who is his what's his name? What's his name? Tesla guiding him.
Okay. He's holding this book on his right hand. Um, and he has, what is this one? Bunch of scrolls on the left side of his waist here. It looks like scrolls. It looks like, yeah, they're like kind of like scrolls in those, what do you call those tubes? Do you see that? It's like not scroll, like you call those scroll
Like a
containers.
telescope? Like a telescope?
Could be, yeah. Because it says here ingenuity, inspiration, so maybe foresight or
And maybe
insight.
leading the direction in a new way, right?
Okay.
Um, kind of goes along with what we know.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting. Yeah. Like confirmation of it.
Yeah. So it's funny how we saw these cards today. Um, this one, remember we were seeing that, the
Oh,
pointed
okay.
arches, yeah. And then seeing like soldiers, but sometimes I don't know if that's tied to the swords. There's two swords here, like they're fighting. I saw a lot of soldiers, this kind of same figure, like the fighting or defending.
Well, and also those individuals that came up, the exile, and then whatever that other one was, the in
Maestro,
the
yeah.
individual person.
See what dragons come up.
All right. And then, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to head off. It's been 3 hours already.
Okay. The healer.
Okay.
Something healing. Because we did get that in the we got those visions. Something about green, right? You see that? There's a green. It's like
Mm-hmm.
there's something about the heart. I kept seeing the green stuff, the waters.
The green pastures and the grass. Uh-huh.
Now, what is the book say about this one? This is the healer. It said 26. Okay. You may love your work, but it does not define you. You also need time to be you. It's a gentle yet powerful dragon. Okay, it reminds us that although we may walk our talk, we also need to heed our own advice. I saw Trump going like this when he was giving his speech. It's almost like he's giving advice. So I feel like this is a sign somehow.
Okay.
We are not a bottomless pit of energy and need to take time out now and again. Is that why the girl fell? She chipped on it. It feels like that was a message. Like there's,
That's funny that you say that it's saying take time, because when you had commented about him helping her up, I had heard, well, she needs to slow down. Slow down.
mm, okay, nice. Kind of like a sign for all of us. I mean, including Trump, hopefully.
Mhm.
Okay. It says you are capable of great things on earth as a healer and as a light for others to follow. But to do this, you must burn brightly and throw light into the shadows of your world. There's the light stuff with the tunnels, or the catacombs or something. We're seeing light. Give a great deal to others. You give a great deal to others, but you must also make time for yourself. You need to rest and recharge. Your energy tank requires refilling lest you become depleted. So make time to meditate, rejuvenate, relax, and above all, to laugh. Okay. Take ourselves, not to take ourselves too seriously or life seriously, because we might forget the little things in the great wheel of life, something like that.
And you know what that makes me think of is the part where we saw them, when I said that I was seeing people looking as if they were having a picnic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that too, the picnic thing. Yeah. Mm. So have more picnics. What do you think about the whole thing? Like we didn't get to exactly see, well, we kind of got messages rather than actual what was happening.
I know,
For
so
me, on mine.
it'll be interesting to see, okay, what happens? What do we end up seeing on the 20th, right?
Yeah. Because that's usually how spirits work, right? They usually give us messages and then it's like, yeah, because it's easy to view what's happening. Because I don't know about you, but I've been getting into more remote viewing, which is creepy for some people. People freaked out when I do that.
Well, I mean, and the
So
thing is again, it's in the future, so you don't know, am I accurate? And then for novices, it's like, am I making this up?
yeah. Mhm. I was just following the images that I got. It kept changing, I know, but it was just like, okay, I'm getting a lot of messages here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so at least we set the attention for the 20th. What do you think? So how do you think it went?
Oh, I'm interested in finding it. It was funny because at first, like, I wasn't able to see or go anywhere, and then I was seeing and in places, and then I just started hearing comments to some of the things that you were saying. So it was like that I stopped seeing things and I just started hearing things.
So, okay, cool. So what I was seeing was being confirmed by what you were hearing.
Hmm.
Mhm. Okay, cool. It's a little harder when it's like because we're going outside of ourselves, and it's just sort of like, what do we see there? Is this your
Right.
first time? Sorry?
No, I've a few times, but then, there's never a confirmation. So it's like, well, how do I know if I really was doing it?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we got a lot of it confirmed through both of us. So that means at least those are the messages, if not exactly what's going to be seen. But you never know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out. It's most certainly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you. That
Um,
was fun. That was a fun exercise. I would love to do that again.
definitely.
And I
I'm going to close.
definitely appreciate how you were pointing out that it was, again, like we did that one time when we did the past life for you, and how we were confirming what each other was seeing. Like in that event, you were seeing things, and I just had that knowing, right? And I didn't, and you were asking the questions, and then you were able to confirm what it was that I was seeing. And so it was
Hmm.
really neat, right? Because it was a matter of what I saw, then I was prepared to ask you certain questions that kind of guided it. Like, are we inside or outside? And then it would turn out to be the same one. I
Hmm.
enjoyed that. So it was really good.
Okay.
I'd love to practice
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. I'll definitely feel better, especially after next week, because it's, yeah, we did a good, I guess we allowed for it. We did a good job by allowing for it to come through, considering like I had this back thing, and then you had a little energy, and you've been working a lot. I was working a lot, and then so I'll have more time. Yay, no more morning shifts. Just now I have more time, and then yeah.
Well, and I still have my shifts, so I mean, I'm lucky if I can get 2 hours a night during the week to do this. So it's,
Mm,
yeah, slowly getting there, but certainly getting there.
okay. Well, it wasn't as it was. How did it feel? Was it different from the past life we were channeling?
Definitely, because we were going forward as opposed to going backwards. So I haven't had a lot of experiences of
Um,
going forward.
yeah.
Just the premonitions, and those typically when I go forward, those are just things that come to me when I get the premonition of something. Actually trying to astral travel was very different. I've only done that a
Hmm.
few times.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. We'll
So
definitely try it for next time.
definitely try it again.
Oh
All
yeah,
right,
for sure.
friends.
Okay.
Have a
Thanks
great
for
night.
this. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
And have fun with your thing. What are we gonna do? It's yeah. So
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Yeah, that
so
was
low
fun.
energy. That was
I
fun? Okay, good.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and it was really great because I could, like, really, like, when I sensed it. I think my greatest appreciation was the fact that, like, when I sensed, like, I'm telling you how it feels, and then you confirmed it. I was like, okay.
Hmm. Okay, good. Yeah, I like that combination, that teamwork. It's resonates a lot with me. Like it's just yeah, that's good. I'm not
And
editing anything by the way, so
oh, okay. And I think the fun part of it was having the two energies together helps to kind of, you know, catapult each other extra
yes,
energy,
yeah, absolutely.
mind
Yeah,
energy.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Regardless of like the yeah, for me it's the lower back, for you it's you're tired and you're tired. So,
Well, no, now I felt better coming out of it. I was kind of like, whoa, but
oh,
definitely am cleared and energized. But at first I just needed a minute to like, whoa, because like I
Okay.
kept going out and like I was out, and then I felt like I was coming back into my body, and it was like, okay, well, where am I? What's happening? And it was like, okay. And then, so yeah, it was just a matter of kind of getting, it was different. It was cool.
Okay. 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 I'll
All right.
definitely try for next week. I'll look into more of what's going on with the live thing, because if I can test it here, just even myself, like live, and then we'll see how it connects to. I'll figure
Sure.
something out. Something, I don't know.
Okay. So either way, I feel like we had a good session, so
Okay. Okay.
that was
Awesome.
cool.
Okay. Have fun with your thing, and I'll see you later. Thank you.
Sounds
I'll see you
great.
later.
Thank you.
Okay.
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 Bye.
Bye.